Moments, brought to you by Fortune Rice and Fritol.
So I have the rare pleasure to speak with Nana Ekufu, who is owner of Ozzies place here at Labadi. Sir, thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Nana, you'd like me to call Nana Ekufu?
Nana is fine. Yeah.
Nana Ekufu is fine. Nana, so I hear you had quite a life outside before coming to Ghana, such a career outside of Ghana. What was it like? Could you share a little bit of your life outside Ghana before coming to set up Ozzies place?
Sure, I will. I'll go into that for you. But before I do, we are no longer bad in Labadi. So it's just La.
It's La.
And
Thank
we
you.
are not bad anymore. We stop being bad. Yeah,
La.
so,
Wonderful.
yeah. But yes, I've been living in Sydney, Australia I left Ghana in '88. Then I was in Nigeria for 2 years. In Warri, then from Warri to Sydney.
You're a hard guy, eh?
Yeah.
You're a hard guy.
But I was young, so we were staying with my parents' friends over there.
And how long have you been home? How long have you been back?
I've been coming and going, I think it was 15 years before I first came back. Because my grandma died. So when I came then I was like, oh wow, I like this. I could see opportunities, and so I decided to come back and do something. And of course I did hospitality when I first finished school, and while I was also in school I did hospitality. So I thought, oh, okay, I like this industry, it's fun, it kind of can cater to my me having a good time, and then I can make some money
from it, yeah.
Right, you see, so and get to meet people from everywhere.
And having established your business here, we'll talk a little bit about Ozzies. Having established your business here, is Ghana what you expected when you were coming?
Some people will say yes and no, but I would say no and yes.
Okay.
And the reason why no first is because, being away so long, I had this romantic imagination and idea of, wow, it's gonna be wonderful, and I get to hang out with all my family, and we'll be close, and because of course in the Western setup, everything's segregated somewhat. Even your neighbor you don't get to communicate with very much or often, and if you do, it's hi, and they give you this smile, and
Back to
just
normal, yeah.
you know what I mean, and it doesn't seem genuine. So I thought coming back here, from what I remember as a child, all of that will come back. And it was far from the truth.
Wow. How do you think your establishment, Ozzies Place, can help change this narrative you were talking about? Because this is the hospitality industry.
Right.
And white people come here, foreigners come here, and the first place they want to go to are, eateries, pubs, all these places.
Right.
So how do you see Ozzies? Before you answer this question, let me first ask you what Ozzies stands for.
Okay. Ozzies is it's hospitality, but it's a grassroots something. It's like home away from home, but it's not just your home or my home. It's home for everybody, like you're saying, the foreigners that are coming in, the expats, the locals, somewhere away from where you normally go or stay, or you can come and relax, have your peace of mind. I don't make noise, I don't play music here.
I realized for the past few hours I've been here.
Yeah, I don't play, because everywhere you go, I just find that it's noisy. You can't, it just, it's too much. In this heat, man, it's too much, right? And my people appreciate the fact that it's quiet here, that they can, and I don't encourage a lot of technology use here.
Right.
So you can have dialogue with each other. So that's what I mean by the grassroots, going back to old school. You know, because I was raised by my two grandmas, and you know, you have to confront things head on, talk to people. So that's what I'm incorporating. That's what I'm selling.
Right.
You know, it's also an art center.
Beautiful.
It's a cultural place where, you know, like if you look over on my bar, I have a bentwa over there. You know what I mean? So why? Of course, we're not selling anything with
The bentwa.
but I want you to ask me, oh, what's the bentwa doing there?
Right.
And then first thing I ask you is, who came to your mind when you first saw the bentwa?
My grandmother.
Your grandmother, just to jot that memory
Right.
for you. Then already me and you have started dialogue.
Right.
There's no technology involved. We're talking cultural things. We're talking family. Perhaps you haven't thought about your grandmother for a minute. Now you can think about your grandmother.
That was very interesting.
So this is what I'm selling, if you know what I'm saying.
That is very
and
interesting.
the food and the drinks and everything else is just to make your
Add on,
stay
right.
just a bit more
Right.
easy. But really, it's a yes.
That is very interesting to note. Very interesting, I must say. And you have Ghana blood, don't you?
My mother is,
Yes, you do have Ghana blood, and you know the things about Ghana. Ghana, they say we like noise. You know,
Yes.
with drum, with dance, we do
Yes.
all those. So to know that you're able to tone that down and selling what you say you are selling, that is very fascinating. Talking about the art center, I see all these installations here. Very, very beautiful installations. Tell us about it briefly, please.
Well, you see, as I said, I'm a musician. You know, I love art, and you know, I always part of my wanting to do this was so that we can add some art into it, so that you know, even if you came here and you weren't feeling good, you know, you could just stand in front of a piece of art and just wonder, you know, escape within yourself.
You know, speaking with you, I must say, it's safe to say that you're a very deep person. You're a very deep person. So I want to see your interpretation to
Right.
this piece of art.
Right. Well, this is like one of the questions that you asked me earlier about what my biggest challenge was, and I said it's the people. And they make or break whatever it is that you're trying to be a part of, right? And of course, this is Makola. This is made out of fabric. So, and there's a lot of work into this. You know, it's fabric that they've cut up, and then of course if you can see the people in it.
Yeah.
And the paint, the black paint is like the dots, which are the people, and of course the umbrellas. You know, so this is Africa to me, not even Ghana. This is Africa. This is part of what I wanted to come back to Ghana for, or Africa for. You know, that interaction, right? Because we don't get this in the Western setup. You don't get much of it unless you're going to a music festival or some kind of a grand bazaar market or something like that.
Wonderful.
Right?
Yeah.
So I love this piece because it speaks Africa. The colors is very, you know, Africa is just full of color, which also describes the characters of our people. Very colorful. Everyone is different. You know, and the busy, the hustle and bustle of Africa.
Yeah.
You know, I love this piece. You know, and then of course there's other pieces here which I love. You know, I just love them because they all have something to say.
Right.
Yeah. So pre-COVID, we had art on the beach. So every Friday we have different artists exhibiting downstairs, and we have like acoustic sessions with them, and then they get to narrate what the art is about. The artist, also the musician, also gets a chance to kind of meet some new people, get new fans, interact with other forms of art other than music, and collaborate that way, you know.
Yeah.
Also, we do rock on the beach, because I play rock music with kind of what they call it, punk rock or whatever, but I call it soup, right? Because it's got everything in it.
Right.
Right. So I call it soup. So we do that here. Some of my friends, like Dark Suburb, You know,
Oh.
we've done Rock on the Beach here. Some of the other artists I know also, we invite them who are like-minded and also, you know, looking for a platform. We invite them to come and do Rock on the Beach as well. We're also affiliated with the Chalewote Festival guys. Manche, what's up, man? we and the whole team, because they do a phenomenal job. It's a lot of work what they do, and we also collaborate with them as well. So like a couple of years ago, they had their masquerade here, you know. So like a artist party kind of thing with license, you know. So that's what we do here. I want to do more of that. You know, I want to bring Ambole here because these are the people I know. I want to bring Nat Brew, Amanziba here. Ebo Taylor and Henry Taylor, they played here before.
Right.
I would like to bring them back. Thomas, Amachi Dede, all these guys, and then some of the new guys.
Wow, what is this one called? Kolegono. I mean, I understand Ghana, so I understand what you're saying. It's surreal. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. One more, everybody. One more, please.
Let me do the geez. Okay, then the law. You better go back to that one. Let me start again.
Let's go. Lawbreakers. Hopefully we are not. Wow, that was amazing. So John Lyons once said that when your horse follows you without being asked, when he rubs his head on you, and when you look at him and you feel a tingle down your spine, you know you are loved. Now I want to find out if this saying is so true for the young men who ply their trade along the coastal area of Labadi Kakamadu. This is the stable life of horsemen here at Labadi. Ora mi buange te fe ton boto pongo le mi.
Ina me yo me sumo pongo sale. Bon ama me amfu ko pla le fe bu. Yo bon. Ina le mo bo.
Ni edino ko ni ha bo mi she alo ofi ogbo na fe no na una shika.
Ino tamo po ya ni na mi so ge na no ko.
Apart from Thursdays on a regular day, what do you do with the horses? How do you take care of them?
Saturday and Sunday we ride around. She normally we dey sell at town. Saturday and Sunday we ride around.
What if you're done your shika?
Now we are beach, but we could let them go for you. So I consist in your time and one. When I call you a ton of people and you tell me, you're an ammunition by the university. You're calling you to
go. Aleno, Mimbo, or design like school. Should have been a low school. No, I mean, honey, or boy, we are
school or go at the same time. Jabu, school level, other boys, China, no past school. We went to other school. I follow friends can be school
beautiful. How did you get into this business? You know, no name and fee, no go after Kualo, Monoconi Bravo Gawami.
Morning, in a
so how many years have you been doing this? To Mafia boy Nyani, Obo and again, in a favor? 2 years. Obo Chakukra, Wachakuyami. Or Nuka or here. Nice. Many G don't need to me on a regular day. Many G problems in now. Many challenges near two. Many only ban now.
When I go pay you, I'm a nearly number of people
no way, okay? I'm a bad Jimmy.
When I buy the I'm a nearly limit. I'm a nearly number of
well, on a regular day, Mino Congo, you, Mina may you. How much does it cost to feed them on a regular day? Make him again 20 years. Labadi Beach.
Yeah, Coco Beach. Saturday and Sundays. Everyone you want at the where independence. Assembly Park. The Jordan Bola Beach. Saturday and Sunday.
On a mini G customers sending you now. What kind of customers do you get on a regular day?
No, independence they what they give me foreigners come in about 4 many never shop pictures. Can you be?
Tourist there.
Yeah. I'm doing many. Well, we are the taco, John, the shy. We don't just say hello, last square.
Okay. Me on a regular day, coach in here, and you're now.
Yeah, holiday with the depending. We're going to lucky. We're going to lucky. At least I know what now. You were more than much one out to
800 Ghana cities.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's good. Me don't you na oyo okoko buko ogumen.
Get in bar. My journey by
Beautiful.
me a play in Shika 1 week.
Oh, Matthias, okay, on a regular day, on a lucky day, on 800 cities and above. India, Onye, Nashkato, or use all the time.
Shika, India, Bukayo, to me,
Tamania,
never I share it. Why do I go to me 3 million? 3 million. And I have believed that I play in Shika,
okay. You want Mateno?
yeah.
Yeah.
Together.
So here I am sitting on the horse. I'm gonna act like I am not scared again. Woo! My goodness, no, don't leave me, please.
I'm here with
He's shaking himself. Okay. Okay. So it actually feels good. It's weird because he keeps moving from right to left. I'm trying to be stable. Maybe can we take a walk? Is it possible? What do I do if I want him to move? To hit it. Okay. And then he start walking. But can you direct me so that we walk a little? You and I? Okay. So here I am sitting on the horse at Labadi. Here we go. I'm trying to be balanced on the horse. So here we go. At Labadi.
Moments brought to you by Fortune Rice and Frital.